Azura Star. The quest name, the Black Star. There is no prerequisite to embark on this quest, and this is the Daedric Artifact. You'll either get Azura Star or the Black Star, which is, if you choose to go the alternate route. When speaking with people, or eavesdropping on conversations, you'll hear about the Shrine of Azura. It's just south of Winterhold. Going there, you will be able to embark on the quest, the Black Star. Again, no prerequisite. The Daedric Lord Boethia gives the player an opportunity to embark on the quest Boethia's Calling. There's a prerequisite of level 30, and the Daedric artifact awarded is the Ebony Mail. If you go to just southeast of Windhelm, there's a Daedric Shrine. One going there with level 30 or higher will be able to embark upon the quest entitled Boethia's Calling. The Mask of Clavicus Vile. It is a Daedric artifact from the Daedric Lord Clavicus Vile. The quest name is entitled A Daedra's Best Friend. One must be level 10 or higher. And the quest is located in Falkreath. That is southwest of Whiterun, southeast of Markarth. Going there, the guards will be muddling some gossip about a dog. By speaking with the blacksmith named Lod, one will be able to embark upon the quest, A Daedra's Best Friend. You go and follow this dog, and he'll take you to the Daedric Lord Clavicus. The Daedric Lord Molotov is affiliated with the quest called The Cursed Tribe. There's a prerequisite of being level 9 or higher, and the Daedric artifact affiliated is the Volendrung. It is a warhammer found after being level 9 or higher. If you travel southwest of Riften, where the Thieves Guild is located, there's an orc settlement. The pronunciation of the settlement, I'm not even going to attempt because I can't, but this orc settlement southwest of Riften that starts with an L, they'll be fighting a giant at that settlement. If you choose to battle with the giant, be certain that you do not harm any orcs there, or else the quest will not become available. That is crucial, and that will ruin your opportunity to acquire this trophy. But by going there after the giant's defeated, if you're level 9 or higher, you'll have an opportunity to speak with a female orc at the gate who brings you in, and you speak with the bandit or the orc settlement's chief, and by doing so, it activates the quest, The Cursed Tribe. They're cursed by the Daedric Lord Molotov, and by doing what's Molotov requests, you get this warhammer. The Daedric Lord Hircine is available in a quest called Ill Met by Moonlight. The prerequisite, there isn't a prerequisite, and this is the Daedric artifact affiliated with it, the quest. The Savior's Hide, or there's also, you could get the Ring of Hircine, but I chose to get the armor. The quest is located also in Falkreath. If you fast travel to Falkreath, and you go clockwise around the town from where you spawn into the town, you'll find a cemetery where there's a couple people gathered around a grave of a young girl who was killed by a werewolf. By speaking with those people, you'll activate the quest, Ill Met by Moonlight. The ACMA Infinitum is a Daedric artifact from the Daedric Lord, Hermaeus Mora. The quest is called Discerning the Transmuting. There must be a level 15 or higher to begin the Blood Harvest, and the ACMA Infinitum is what it's awarded. There's an intersecting quest in the main quest when you go to the College of Winterhold looking for an Elder Scroll. The guy at the Arcanium informs you to go speak with Septimus Cygnus. He basically went AWOL from the college, and he's doing work for the Daedric Lord, Hermaeus Mora, and he'll help you find the scroll with the Ruin Lexicon and so on. But after the main quest is completed, he'll give you an essence extractor where you have to extract blood from fallen foes of each race that reside in Tamriel. When that's completed, going back to Septimus Cygnus' outpost, the essence extractor opens up a dwarven cube where the book is found. I believe I've had difficulty in recent profiles where I've read this book because it does increase skills if you read it, but reading it, I was left no longer with possession of the book. So that may pose a threat to acquiring the trophy if you don't literally have this book. So I would strongly suggest that you don't read it until the trophy's acquired. The quest called Pieces of the Past is affiliated with the Daedric Lord Mehrunes Dagon. There's a prerequisite of being level 20 or higher, and this is a Daedric artifact, Mehrunes Razor. For me, when I reached level 20, a courier brought me a letter to go visit the Museum of Dawnstar. By going to Dawnstar and going along the coast here, it's roughly right about here somewhere. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn, if you've played Oblivion, that's Mehrunes Dagon's cult of people that worship Mehrunes Dagon. He's a very powerful Daedric Lord, and this guy, by speaking with him after level 20, he wants you to go about Skyrim to go find the pieces of the razor. And when they're assembled, there's an opportunity to go to inside the shrine of Mehrunes Dagon's lair. And there's a bunch of goodies in there, gold ingots and stuff like that. But there's also Dremora Lords. So by going there, I would strongly suggest that you're well equipped with potions, things like that, and you can fight Dremora Lords because they're rather powerful. The next Daedric artifact I'm talking about here is Mephala. The quest name is called the Whispering Door. There's a prerequisite of being level 20 or higher, and the main quest, Dragon Rising, must be completed. This is the Daedric artifact affiliated with it, the Ebony Blade. Being level 20 or higher and having the Dragon Rising main quest completed, if you go to Whiterun, there is a inn there, or tavern, called the Bannered Mare. If you speak with the innkeep about rumors and keep asking about rumors, she'll eventually begin to talk about the Jarl of Whiterun's troubled child, and how he's a very dark boy, so on and so forth. By going to speak with the Jarl about his troubled boy, it will unlock the quest, the Whispering Door, and it's a very brief quest. You have to like pickpocket the court wizard, and you unlock the door, and getting the ebony blade is rather simple. The Daedric Lord Meridia has a quest called The Break of Dawn. There is a prerequisite of being level 12 or higher, and this is the Daedric artifact affiliated with it. It's called the Dawnbreaker. How I was able to receive this quest was when I first started out, I went right to Windhelm just to start discovering locations, and then making my way down to Riften, Witchmist Grove. There is a witch there. After defeating the witch, I was looting the witch's cabin, and there's a porch to the cabin. Under the porch there was a chest. In the chest there's something called Meridia's Beacon. It is a white orb. Hopefully I have it. No, I don't, because she takes it. But by getting the orb, and there's several other locations where you can find Meridia's beacons. By getting the orb and traveling to the Shrine of Meridia, again, there being level 12 or higher, not far from Solitude is the statue of Meridia. Traveling over here, you put the beacon on this pedestal, and Meridia begins to speak with you, asking you to cleanse out her sanctuary there. And I was given the Dawnbreaker. Molag Bal. This is the Mace of Molag Bal. The quest affiliated with this is called the House of Horrors. There is no prerequisite. And this quest began by going to Markarth, and then you have to leave Markarth. But upon re-entering the city from the main gate, if you go straight underneath a bridge where the little stream comes by, there's a big ruckus outside of an abandoned house. And you speak with a Vigilant of Stendarr, I believe, and he says, "Oh, we're hunting Daedra, why don't you come with me?" And that starts the quest House of Horrors, where you'll be able to find this mace, which is pretty cool. It has 3 different enchantments on it. Stamina damage, magical damage, and it fills soul gems. The Daedric quest, The Taste of Death, is affiliated with the Daedric Lord Namara, the Daedric artifact Ring of Namara. By activating this quest, you'll acquire the ring. But to get to the quest, there is no prerequisite at all. But by going to Markarth, once you fast travel to Markarth, there is a tavern called the Silverblood Inn, and it's literally right in front of you when you enter the gates. If you go speak with the innkeep's wife and ask about rumors, she'll eventually lead you to a miscellaneous quest asking about what's going on with the Hall of the Dead. And by going to investigate what's going on there, you'll speak with a woman who's involved with a cannibal cult that follows the Daedric Lord. And you'll get that ring. But it's I really don't use it, but feeding on corpses grant you increased health and health regeneration. I mean, I'd rather have something else for a ring, but Bethesda's been known for including cannibalism in their RPGs. The next quest is affiliated with Periite, I believe it's pronounced. That's the Daedric Lord. The quest is called The Only Cure. There's a prerequisite of being level 10 or higher, and you're awarded the Spellbreaker after completing the quest. The quest is located by speaking with a Khajiit over here. Here's Markarth, northeast of that town. Shrine of Periite. The Khajiit there is an alchemist. I believe he asks for like vampire dust, a silver ingot, a ruby, like a flawless ruby. So it would be a good idea to hang on to the gems and things like that, because you need them things to commence moving forward with the quest, The Only Cure. Getting involved with the Thieves Guild quest, there is no prerequisite for it, but by completing the Thieves Guild quests, there's becoming a Nightingale. You eventually get the opportunity to speak with Nocturnal, the Daedric Lord, the Mistress of Shadow, and by going into Mercer Frey's house and defeating him, you get the Eye of the Falmer, things like that. But he also has a Daedric artifact called the Skeleton Key. It's it's a lockpick that never breaks. You do return it to Nocturnal's Nightingale Hall, I believe it's called. It's somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. When the skeleton key's returned, you obviously don't have possession of them anymore. So I don't know, perhaps it would be a good move to hang on to the skeleton key. The quest entitled A Night to Remember is affiliated with the Daedric Lord Sanguine. This is Sanguines Rose. There's a prerequisite of being level 14 or higher. Like the Ebony Blade, it is found in the Bannered Mare in Whiterun, the tavern roughly where this cursor is, in Whiterun. By going in there and looking to the far right, there's a guy in a black robe. His name's Sam Guinevere, and he asks you to have a drinking contest with him, which is followed by a blackout, and you have to go about and do a bunch of different things, because the Daedric Lord Sanguine is the Prince of Debauchery, and eventually getting a hold of him, he awards you with Sanguines Rose, which is a pretty good staff if you don't have a conjuration skill that lets you summon a Dremora, because that's a powerful companion to have. The final quest is Varamina. The Daedric Lord Varamina gives you the Daedric artifact, the Skull of Corruption. That's what it looks like. The quest is located in Dawnstar at the Wind Peak Inn, I believe it's called. By going here, if you go counterclockwise into town, fast traveling, there's the tavern's the Wind Peak Inn, it's on the right. I believe it's the first building when entering Dawnstar on the right from the fast travel marker. By going in there, you speak with this mage who was part of a cult that was following the Daedric Lord Varamina, and there's a prerequisite of being level 14 or higher. So if you're not level 14 or higher, the mage won't be there, or he may, but you just won't be able to embark on the quest. But if you are, you'll be able to speak with the mage, and you may hear rumors about in Dawnstar how nobody can get any sleep because this staff, the Skull of Corruption, is disrupting everybody's dreams. Hence the name Waking Nightmare, the quest name Waking Nightmare. So that's all of them, all the Daedric Artifacts, and hopefully you get your trophy by collecting 15 Daedric Artifacts. And thank you for viewing this. The Wabajack is a Daedric artifact awarded from the Daedric Lord Sheogorath. The quest affiliated with this is the Mind of Madness. There is no prerequisite for it. By going to Solitude, between the entry gate here and the Blue Palace, roughly somewhere around this bridge, there's a guy who literally looks like he has no eyes, and he's homeless, it looks like, but he's not. His lord is Sheogorath, and he asks you to get a hold of Pelagius's hit bone. It's a pretty bizarre quest, and it takes you into the mind of Pelagius, where you have to do a bunch of things. But finding this guy in the graveyard, his name is Dervenin, and he's wearing a rough tunic. It's brown, and again, he looks like he has no eyes. So by speaking with him, you'll trigger the quest, the Mind of Madness.